Hello and welcome back, my cryptids and mythological beings, to the Chupacabra's lair, and today we are going to be taking a look at the game Time Rifters, which is a fantastic first-person shooty game, and it really reminds me sort of like, I don't know, maybe of like Crysis kind of met Portal, and with like some of like the look and feel of Mirror's Edge. I kind of get that a lot from like the red and the white sort of color scheme that we've got going on. And this is probably the coolest loading lobby, like before you even start the game, that I have ever seen. The settings is an actual like interface where you walk up to this gear and you can touch stuff. It's like an actual console. And all the instructions are just written up on the wall in a very open sort of atmosphere. And that's just before you even get into the game. So let's take a look at what in the hell this is. We'll just start in arena number 1, which I have already completed the shit out of. So we get in here, and you'll notice I've got this crazy gun. This is the default gun, but if you go to the shop, you've got the option of this or a shotgun, which is okay. I don't like it super well. This is kind of like a sniper gun. It's like instantaneously goes from point A to point B. But I like just the default, and you're able to upgrade these to shoot a bunch of extra shit magically. We're just gonna jump right in here. So the first thing I thought of when I saw this game was that it looks like a very basic shoot 'em up kind of game, and I'd almost call it like a trick shooting challenge where you have to craftily shoot targets without missing too much in a certain amount of time. And you'll notice that on the other side of this arena, I'm completely ignoring the other spawn for these targets and just letting them go. And that does seem a little bit unusual, but it has a point to it. Which gets into why this game is called Time Rifters in the first place. So really you're just shooting the shit out of all of these as quickly as possible. The goal is to destroy all of these blocks before they disappear. And then these are little monies. You just run up, jump, and pick those up. But as you notice back there, there's 3 other little people. But those aren't multiplayer. Those are other versions of me. Oh yeah. So there's the me from last round. And this is where this game becomes Time Rifters. You see, you're playing with alternate versions of yourself that the computer has recorded. And the sort of challenge, and why I say this is very much like Portal 2, or Portal in general, is that you have to complete these challenges by co-oping with yourself. And later there will be, you know, multiple person co-op, but you have to strategize each round on like, okay, this round I'll handle this side, and that round I'll let me handle that side, don't handle this other side. It's kind of weird, but I mean, it lets you strategize with yourself or with other people. And you gotta remember, because I started on that side again, which was not the smartest idea in the planet. But you can pretty easily, with just helping yourself, beat out a level. So now we haven't killed everything instantaneously yet, so now we're gonna go back. Now there's gonna be 3 of me. It's magically horrifying. And so those little gold things you get when you shoot the shit out of stuff and you jump up into the air and collect them is essentially money to buy upgrades in between rounds. The upgrades do carry over between maps, and for a free demo, this game has got a shitload of content. Like, I expect maybe 1 level, but like this has got, I'm like up to level 3, and I'll play that next for everybody. You can take a look at how that works. Make sure you just jump up there and touch stuff. Okay, how's alternate me doing? So this time I'll start sort of over here. In the worst case scenario, we go into round 4. But the goal is to get these done and down and dead before you necessarily have to go into like round 3 or 4. I'd imagine gives you more points. And I'd be really interested to see if this game has like a campaign mode like Cube or Portal 2. Oh, we just got Diamond. We did it. We completed the entire arena and shot all the Orby things. It does help that I was in here before, but that's besides the point. So I got the Diamond rating on there. So let's jump into Arena 3 real quick. So each round you want to kind of like get a feel for, in the first round, what exactly the arena is going to look like. This looks like a challenge map where you're going to have to move around a whole crap load. Oh! Oh yeah, it's a creature made out of block. Oh, how do I get up there? Shit. So we want to destroy every last block this boy is made out of. So I want to say like the first time you see a map for the first time is kind of a gimme. Is that it? Oh, here's another one. Just shoot out the shit out of as much of it as possible while you kind of decide what your strategy is going to be. Like maybe round 1 I focus on the legs, and round 2 the second version of me focuses on the white blocks that make up like the highlights of the creature. Make sure you get all your little gold blocks. Alright, that was it. There's just 2 arachnids in this cave. So round 2 I'm going to focus on the body more. Let's see, can I buy any more upgrades? I can. And I like this gun. It's basically like a pistol / machine gun. You notice each block has a health bar. But again, I'm really curious to see if this is gonna have like a campaign mode like Portal, where you kind of get in here and try to complete a storyline for an evil corporation training you to take over the world or something. I'm gonna ignore those gold blocks right now just because this is a video, and I want you guys to see as much of the combat as possible without me just running around for buffs and power-ups. So we're not doing super horrible, just these white blocks are kind of a pain in the butt. Alrighty. Try and get some of these before the time kicks out. Alright, round 3. Do I have anything enough for an upgrade? I do. So each version of you has a different upgrade tree. You're not going to have the same upgrades for every one of you. You know, so it kind of makes you want to put most of your investment towards your first round. Maybe you spread it out so that you have like an ace in the hole for round 3 or 4, so that you can really tear into them with that version of you. So we'll be going into round 4 to try and get as much of this stuff as possible. Shift power jumping. Nice advantage on this guy. And level 2, there's actually a crazy dragonfly butterfly thingy that you shoot the shit out of, so it's flying. So we're not doing too bad. We're getting most of the red blocks. Not very many of the white blocks, but that's alright. And unfortunately, your other clones can't really go back and get the blocks. Kinda sucks. Alrighty. Let's see if I can get a different vantage off to the side here. If I shoot the white bits, all the other me's are shooting the red bits. And I think this is actually a cool way of doing it. You play not just with other people, but with other versions of yourself from other points in time. And who hasn't really wanted to be like the Doctor and just summon like the most badass versions of yourself through time? Try and get some of these. Not that it super matters. All of your gold little nuggets kind of carry over between rounds. Levels. That's kind of nice. It's a very nice currency. I think they did a really nice job. Currently the biggest thing is just like aiming, not always directly at where you want to shoot. As you see over there, I've got a gauge that marks my progress in here. So I'm almost a diamond, but I think I unlocked the next arena if there is one beyond level 3. It is a demo after all, so I'm not super... Oh, there is an arena 4. Oh, that's awesome. This game goes pretty quick. And then there's a boss. I think I'm going to try in this playthrough to get to that boss. Then each one of these guns unlocks differently. I think I saw this in the video. Then you got a little blip on what all the music is in the sidebar. This one's not too bad. Oh, there's an orb of doom. Pulsating heart of darkness. Does that explode? That's awesome. So they like to mix and match it up a little bit. Oh, this is gonna beat the crap out of me. So again, you gotta kind of think about your strategy. Obviously the first version of me is gonna be focusing a lot on that orb. I'm guessing on my second round, the other version of me, I'm planning on having just focus on the side blocks in the background immediately. So let's see. Almost got all of these unlocked on number 2. So number 2 is currently my ace in the hole. So I'm just gonna go right back in here and just start shooting the shit out of whatever I can get my hands on. So I guess there's a limit to how far ahead you can get. But as you can see, the upgrade really helped. I'm gonna try to take this from a side view so that... Oh, crap. Definitely gonna need all of me's to get further in this. Try and just go for some reds. Crap. There's so much stuff in here. I haven't even gotten way back there yet. Shit. Alright. I can't unlock that yet. I'll try to get way back in here and just start cheesing it immediately. I'm just gonna ignore the orb entirely, and well, not entirely, but I'll just shoot a little tiny bit. And start going in right for the kill on those other bits. They're gonna come right around now. Here it is. Oh, they come so fast. Come on, you bastard. Back here. I want to murder you. A little frame rate drop. This is a surprisingly just delicious demo for this game. Like, it feels done and ready. It's like a mini game almost. Some more of these gold cubes so I can buy stuff. Fast-paced. I'm really enjoying this so far. And I'm not the biggest fan of first-person shooters, so that's not always like a thing with me. There's just a lot of things that I don't like about first-person shooters in general. Just because, and no offense to those makers, but like, games that are just sort of like, you know, a yearly release, like the Call of Duty franchises and stuff, those just appeal to me not at all. They just don't feel different enough from one another for me to like validate buying more than just like one, or renting it or borrowing it from a friend. But there are certain games that try to do different mechanics that encourage more than just generic headshotting and shooting for the vital organs, like Hawken, that really just emphasize teamwork and working together over getting the last hit or just getting headshots, because robots don't have headshots, and that's a game about mechs. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. I can't even... I can't get back there. So we got silver, I think, in that match. I didn't look at the dial next to me. But I did unlock the boss, so let's check that out before we finish up this little... Let's jump in here and beat the crap out of this boss. I did a couple moments of pre-play to prepare for it. I have somewhat of an idea of what I need to do with this now. The first one, I gotta shoot the juicy nougat center, and I gotta get over to this platform over there for some conceivable reason. And I'm going to try and get it so that I can run over there and activate that pressure plate with all four of me. And as you can see, the little map down here says that the juicy nougat center is what I want to murder the shit out of. Because it's delicious caramel goodness. And there the bastard goes. I only get to 11% with just the gun shooting his armor. So we want to open up his shell, his nougaty center, and get into that deliciousness. So I opened up this for myself. This is really where the co-op comes in. Oh, shoot the shit out of you. Oh yeah, look at that. We can probably just get him right now. This version of me is so buffed. But see, this is something you gotta play through at least once to kind of figure out and look at the environment. I don't even think I'm going to need to do more than 3 of me. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to do number 3. He's almost there, but not quite just yet. So I'm going to let me stand over here, and then I'm going to try and get over to the other side with this version of me. I can't afford any upgrades. Are you going over there? There you are. Okay, good teamwork, me. Why, thank you, me. I do try. So now we've got him open up wide. And we're gonna shoot the shit out of that delicious nougat. And he is toast. So, this is a game, Time Rifters by Proton Studios. I really enjoy this. And I don't necessarily say that about a lot of first-person shooter games I play. I really don't like first-person shooters on the whole. I just don't. I'm just not that kind of a gamer. But that being said, I think the Time Rifters guys do a really nice job, and if they can find a way to encourage you, just like that boss fight, to engage with the environment, I think this game has a lot of potential to be like the first-person shooter of Portal, honestly. There's some other games, I don't remember what they were, that were very much like Portal, that kind of mess with your head, that have different extra-dimensional stuff. Cube was that, like, sort of, I want to say voxel-based, not, like, completely voxel-based, but, like, square-ish type environment that tried to push a new idea on Portal and how to interact with this sort of a puzzle game. So I will put some more information about Proton Studios, inside, or not studio, and I will put more information on them and what they do and who they are in the video description, along with the download for this prototype or demo in the description, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for joining me, and don't forget to like and subscribe, because we love you and you know you love us or something, I don't know. Ta-ta!